What is going on, everybody? I'm back with another video, and guys, it's a special video. I can't even believe we're doing this right now. It's the Delia live reaction comeback video. I don't even know what the title of this video. Delia came back. It's been an almost 9-month hiatus without him. You know, the allegations are were there, and he kind of just went ghost and didn't hear anything from anybody. And today is the day he came back. Last night he came back and dropped a video on YouTube. He didn't post anything on Instagram or anything like that, but on YouTube he posted a video. So we're going to react to his video of him talking about it's been a while. Period. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Hi, everyone. I know that it's been a really long time since you've heard from me. And when the news broke, I put out a statement that said everything I've done has been legal and consensual, and that's true.
Oh my God, where to start it off, buddy? 15
And
seconds.
I wanted that statement to speak for itself. And I wanted to talk immediately. I wanted to post online. I wanted to do my podcast, business as usual, but
congratulations.
I thought that might not be the best thing. What might be the best thing would be if I just take this time to be with my family, try and take a long, hard look at myself, and just and do that. And
dude, he just had a child too. So he just had a child, and then he basically got canceled. Probably has no sponsors. Never gonna be on any kind of like Netflix again. No movies. Got kicked off of both of his TV shows. So that is interesting.
It was a lot. It was hard. I first of all, I do know how it looks with all the stuff that's been said and the emails that have been put out there and what
his emails. It's like he's Hillary Clinton, yo. It's like he got hacked. Oh my God, bro. What was it? Delia at Hotmail? Dude, he was DMing hella girls. Hella shorties.
Media has been trying to say, and I know it looks bad, and it doesn't show the full scope of what happened. I stand by the fact that all my relationships have been consensual and legal, and that's just it.
Yo, I cannot believe he is saying this though. That's so crazy. 9 months he's been gone.
Through this kind of time away, I've seeked out a lot of kind of medical advice, therapy, and stuff like that. That doesn't matter here nor there. But what I have come to understand is this was always about sex to me. My life.
I cannot believe he's actually coming forward and saying this, yo. This is actually pretty insane, if you want me to be honest with you.
Sex, it controlled my life. It
does it. I feel like anybody in that position that can have he says it later. I've watched his video before. He says it later. Anyone in that position, though, it's like, dude, sex, it's so easy. It's like,
was the
why
focus.
not?
It was my focus.
I don't really blame him.
All the time.
That's so crazy.
And I do have a problem. It's not like
saying this, though.
Months down the line, you just kind of, everything's better. I need to do work on that. When I first started doing stand-up and I started getting...
He could just become a porn star. He could have just became a porn star and just like, hey, I got a problem. I have a sex problem. I'm going to do porn. And he could have started an OnlyFans.
A little bit of notoriety in my early 30s.
Popping off ideas right here.
Having sex got a lot easier is for the lack of better words. And I felt lucky. I felt like, oh wow, I don't need to.
He said I felt lucky. That's so
work is hard.
funny.
You know, I can just do a show and then have sex, or walk into a city.
Dude, while the rest of us have to be on social media apps and stuff, dude, this is terrible.
And look at my inbox and then
The DMs are popping.
just start writing. And I did, man. I wrote. I mean, I know you've seen some of the messages online. It was way more than that. I would get
Dude,
50,
really...
at least 50 messages after a show each city a night, and I would reply to all of them.
That's insane.
And I thought in my...
Dude, that's a lot of stress, too, just talking to all these human beings that, like, want some kind of weird pleasure from you, like...
In my mind, that being straight up with these women was the right thing to do. I'd say, hey, come to my hotel room and let's have sex, let's make out, let's do this, let's do that. And that was what I thought was right.
Dude, sometimes at the moment, bro. This is insane. I can't believe he's coming forward with this. Almost a year. Almost a year. Nothing. No Instagram. Nobody heard nothing. That's insane.
Realized through all of this...
Should have done this more recently, I would say.
Doing
Sooner,
that,
I would say,
is just treating sex like it's casual and being flippant with people. And that's not the guy I want to be. It's not okay, and I'm sorry for that. It makes me feel shameful.
That's deep right there, yeah, that's deep.
And it makes me feel bad. You know, people talk a lot about the power dynamic and about, well, why should someone who is a fan of yours have to worry about if you want to sleep with them or not? And I don't know where I fall on that, you know? I sometimes think...
His face there.
Especially in my early 30s, I would be like, well, the girl has the power because that's, you know, I want to have sex with them, and if they want to have sex with me, then great. But what I can say is the familiarity.
Dude,
I would use the familiarity that...
And thanks, so many comics go through this, but a lot of them were famous in the 90s or the 80s or the early 2000s. And now Delia got caught up in the emails, the Twitter, and the text messages, and social media, caught up technology. It's always they're following you, always tracking you.
That I had with these women to have sex. I was like, oh, they already used me. They already know me. I didn't have to do the extra work. And I was talking
do the hard work.
One of my friends who I was talking to one of my friends about this, and about the power dynamic, and about the familiarity.
He's got that flaming tat. Got the flaming tat on fire right there, yo. Man on fire.
Why is that
the youngest man alive right here?
Why is it not okay to sleep with somebody if it's consensual and they want to sleep with you? And he said,
dude, you know what though? He's got a full head of hair right there. He's got some luscious locks. And you know what? I don't know if he's dyeing his hair, but he's looked like he's got some healthy color, if you want me to be honest with you. Because I know he's pushing 40 something.
Well, it is okay. It's okay until it's not. And that was when, you know, a lot of it clicked for me. It was something that just became life controlling. I mean,
damn, bro, he was getting controlled by his pecker. Dude, a lot of men are in that position. It's hard.
I would think about it all the time. I would go and I would do my show, and like I just said earlier.
My God, bro, you gotta pick up some hobbies, dog.
It became a lifestyle that I didn't know how to stop. I didn't even think I had a problem. I thought that this was how it was. I thought that...
Damn, y'all don't be doing this? No, bro, only you. Oh my goodness gracious.
In my position, we're lucky enough and fortunate enough. it was going out of control.
Getting out of control. Just getting out of control.
And I never stopped it. I cheated on most of the girls that I've been with. I cheated on my fiance now.
Oh my God, bro. I think that's his baby mama. Dude, I cannot believe he's saying this. This is insane right now.
And this is my dream girl. This is the girl that I want to be with for the rest of my life. And even that wouldn't stop what I was doing. And I was headed for you know what I was headed for? I was headed for this.
Damn, bro, that's
and this
insane.
needed to happen because
that's insane. He was headed for this. He was headed for losing his jobs, his sponsors, and then having to apologize to millions of people. That's insane.
I wouldn't have stopped cheating. I wouldn't have stopped using sex. I wouldn't have stopped. So I have a chance here to...
And the craziest thing is he always talks about he's never done drugs, never drank alcohol, but meanwhile he had his own addiction, his own problem, his own devil that was chasing him. Dude, that's so wild.
To really, and I have been doing the work and being somebody who is a role model for my son. And I want to do that, and I can't stress that enough. I can't go back, and I can't fix that part of me, that hole in me that was trying to be filled with that. The loneliness on the road, or the fear that I felt, or the insecurity that I would.
Dude, you always kind of get this Yo, I don't know, but dude, this is just insane. I cannot believe this is how he's like
I would
crying.
Try to chase and just conquer with this.
Dude, he lost that. I think he lost everything. He probably lost everything. I don't know if he still lives in California. That'd be interesting. It looks like the same studio.
And it was out of control. So I have a chance here to apologize to the people who got caught up in that shit. And, the lies that I would tell my fiance, my friends,
Dude.
And I'm sorry. I think that being a comedian...
Dude, I truly, it's definitely coming from a emotional place, but I just feel bad now because, I don't know, is he gonna have to come out on all of his, is he gonna have to do a year of apology tours and all of his concerts and tours? And I mean, COVID right now, there's nobody really going on tour like that, but once it starts happening, is he just gonna have to go to Good Morning America and apologize and all this stuff like that? Go make a Netflix little thing, a commercial with Netflix apologizing, that'd be interesting if they make him do that.
It's funny, the stuff that you tell yourself to make everything okay, like the cheating and the sex every night or whatever.
Jesus.
Any guy would do this, which is not true. Or whatever it is. And I just...
Dude, he was low-key living like a comedian rock star lifestyle, dude. He might go down as a legend in you know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
I can't believe he's doing this.
It was too much, and I made too many excuses, and I can't do it anymore, and I haven't been. And I've been on this path of recovery now for a bunch of months.
Dude, he's literally basically going through rehab for sex. He always talked about never doing drugs, never doing alcohol. Maybe that's why he always preached that, because he knew he had an addiction or something like that. Damn, that's mad interesting. Dude, I cannot believe he's coming forward with all this.
I'm doing well, and you know, it's the hardest. It's the hardest thing ever to have to look at yourself and realize that that's what it is, and that's what you've done, and that's who you are. And
Damn.
so that's that. But thanks for listening, and I appreciate you all. Thanks.
Damn, bro. That's actually insane. How do you guys feel about that? Drop in the comments. Let me know what you think about that. That was actually like the second time. That was like the second or third time I watched that because I tried making this video and I kind of messed up. But yeah, that's pretty crazy. Delia's been gone for 8-9 months. He got caught up in the whole entire cancel culture, similar to kind of Brian Callen. Different accusations, more of like just girls coming forward and saying that like he was tweeting at them, texting them in their DMs, emailing them, and some of those girls were underage. But it looked like a lot of those messages were kind of manipulated, and then he came forward with other messages that said these girls were lying because once he found out that they were underage, there were messages proving that like Chris D'Elia was like, oh no, like you're not 18, like okay, never mind, like I don't want to talk to you and stuff like that. So like Chris really kind of like he's not going to jail. There's no criminal charges or anything. Like he didn't hurt anybody. He's not Bill Cosby. He's not even on the level of Louis C.K. or anything like that. But yeah, like he basically lost his career. Him and Brian Callen. And I've been watching Callen and D'Elia for years now, and it's just interesting that Callen went on the offensive mode and still kind of lost everything, and D'Elia went on the defensive mode, and they both lost everything. And it's just mad interesting. Joe Rogan hasn't really said too much about either of them, which is kind of interesting. Theo Vaughn has addressed D'Elia a little bit. I don't think he's talked about Callen at all. Callen was recently on Fighter and the Kid, so that was pretty dope. But yeah, someone just that has been watching them for years, it's really mind-boggling that this is all like kind of coming forward, and I'm like, yo, this is wild right now. So yeah, I mean, I can understand Delia being super famous and going on the road and having the ability to do that with all these different types of women, probably all these beautiful young women coming forward and saying they want to sleep with him and chill with him and do all these sexual things with him. Like, it's kind of hard for a man to say no, and don't get me wrong, like, he's in a position of power, so obviously he's got more money. It's cool to go sleep with this guy Delia. I don't know. I don't really know what the mindset really is behind that. Like, I never would think like Ariana Grande is gonna go sleep with me after a concert. Like, I don't know. I don't think about that stuff. But yeah, it's just kind of interesting getting caught up in that power dynamic and in that whole like sexual dynamic. I mean, it definitely sounds like he had like a true addiction to sleeping with new women every single night, cheating on his fiance, his baby mom, and stuff like that's. It's kind of mind-boggling. Like you have the world at your fingertips, and you're still gonna throw it away for some random sex. So it's like, wow, that's really an issue. But a lot of people deal with that, so it's not really something that's that weird. Like politicians, all the politicians are dealing with the same issues, but they don't come forward with that. They don't get canceled. They do the canceling. So what are you gonna do? Damn, that's just crazy. But please subscribe for more content if you enjoyed this reaction video. I definitely got a lot of different videos as well, not just this kind of content. And yeah, dude, I cannot believe Chris D'Elia did that. Hopefully he'll come back with a podcast. Check out my podcast. Link in the description. Thank you so much for watching. This is crazy. This is crazy. I can't believe Delia did this. Hopefully he's on the right path. And I don't know. This is insane. Subscribe for more. Like, comment what you think. Drop in the comments what you think. Deuces.